Hi, Joanne here. I am making some tags for my journals that are called my pet journals. And here they are. It's a quick example. This is what I've made, and I'm going to put them on these, and this is how we're doing it. This is a example of one tag that I made. This is some of the bases that I've used. I've used Tim Holtz, I've used the Fairyland, and I'm going to show you with my voiceover how I did this. First I inked around the edges, give them a little definition, and as you can see, I've got these cardboards that are from various places. That was a dollar store doily. So inking is important, and then inking around these as well. I'm cutting out the mouse in the end of this because I don't like mice. So I'm using my Yoo-hoo glue and gluing on, collaging these different tags, and sometimes the glue wants to fight with me, which is why I don't use the glue stick as much, but for this project it seemed fitting. So I just take a few pieces that I've got in my stash there, and I've working with the base too, that I noticed there's some colors on this that I don't want to cover. I want to use those and maybe highlight them, put the ink around it, and it makes it nice. And you know, depending on what you're using it for. For this, I wanted to just use the blue and highlight the fact that the blue would be the primary color on this tag. So just you know, testing out the little piles of paper that I have in my little bins. I love my little bins. I have so many little bins, too many little bins, but I love my little bins. So I'm taking some digitals, and using the digitals, I'm taking some music paper and just all the little scraps that I collect and trying to make use out of them. And it's a twofold thing because I needed these tags for these journals so that I could label them, and I wanted them to look different. And at first I thought I would go on Etsy and see what Etsy had to offer, because I've seen a lot of really nice tags, but I said, why do that when I have all this stuff in my room? I might as well use it. So there I am, using it, covering up this white UPS code, and just using the Tim Holtz packaging as a backdrop, because you know, I don't think people mind Tim Holtz because we love most of his things. So you know, using little scraps here and there that I have, like that mustard yellow scrap. I didn't have a lot of the fabric. I had a few little pieces left over. I put them in one of my little bins, and voila, here we go. I think it looks great against that red. So, I mean, I don't want to be a hoarder, but sometimes keeping those little pieces are a good thing. So, dipping into my little ripped up pieces. Some were I'd made just for this project, and some were just leftovers. I've got this tea-dyed index card that I thought would be good here, so why not throw that on? I'd like to put some music to it and let you not have to listen to me talk the whole time, but I'm not going to do that this time. You're going to be stuck with listening to me. So here's my favorite avocado green. Love this. I would love to paint the bottom of my cupboards that color, and then the top the cream. I will do that someday. Someday soon. And if you're still watching and you'd like to see pictures of that, throw me a little comment. I'll show you before and after pictures. I mean, junk journalers, we do everything. Can't keep our hands out of anything, it seems like. At least that's how I am. I've got my hands on the sewing machine. I've got my hands on the paint and ink and trims. I love my trims. So I'm making this one here. That paper is just like from, I think Joann's, like when they go on sale, like, you know, 3 for $1 or something. It's very thin. Try this lace here, but it didn't work in another spot, but I'm feeling this is going to work well right here against that avocado. And then that little snippet there, well, I can use that somewhere else, can't I? Yes, I can. I just love that when you can do that. And it works. It just doesn't, it's not like you just, you know, put something that didn't belong there. So in order to get this look, like the sewing around, sometimes it gets tedious, like going around in a circle like that. So what I do is, now this is on a peculiar angle here. I just use my back stitch button, that's my friend. So I'll go up one side, hit the reverse, and then kind of wiggle it a little bit. Come back down. Lift up the lever. Do it again.